If you watch this video, probably you face some problems in your life. Something that disturb you, and this situation repeating and repeating again, and you cannot go through this situation. If you have this feeling in your life, it's mean that you face some life lesson that really important and maybe even urgent for you. And it's like you can feel it like a heaviness. You can feel it like some situation that mm, repeat again and again, and you're looking for answers. Maybe you not started yet to find answers, I don't know, in YouTube, through the books. Maybe you already started to discover how life works and how to go through this. What kind of life situations usually push people to go to new level, to transform? So-called middle age crisis, or through some disease, or like example, you all the time meet partners who hurt you. You cannot build normal, stable relations, and all people whom you met before, it's kind of one type of people, and even their behavior is similar. Or you face some problems with your health, and traditional medicine cannot help you. The situation can be different. But the most important, because of this situation, you started to ask some questions, how this life works. That was your request. Maybe it was consciously. Maybe, it's like was something like not really obvious for you, just you had idea like, hey universe, if there is some information that really can help me, but I do not know it yet, let it appear. And now it's appear. I cannot say that I know everything. I cannot guarantee for sure that I have exact answers to exactly your question, but I can guarantee that I will give you a lot of keys to how everything around works: universe, people, human mind. It's not psychology, it's not psychotherapy. It's about how energy flow in our world. I remember one of my favorite films, Doctor Strange, and my English can be not perfect, but I will do my best to explain everything what I want to explain. And this woman without hair, she said, like, you cannot, when she spoke about energy, you cannot control this river of energy of life, but you can surrender to this river, and then this flow will bring you to better life. Uh, we're not just human body, what explains biology and medicine. We're not just the mind, what explains classical psychology. We are multi-dimensional structure. Maybe you heard information about alien souls, star souls. It's like a souls, people with the souls not from earth. Mostly I work with the people like that. What is specific of these people? Look, from the childhood you feel that you are different. Like we say in my language, in Ukrainian and Russian, you feel like you are white bird and everyone around black birds. So maybe from the childhood for you, uh, you had different ways of get pleasure. Like example, you prefer just to go to the nature, be alone, kind of introvert, and other classmates just all the time went to disco parties. They try to invite you, but you say, no, I do not understand why you love it, why you like it, and why you go there. It's like mm, not for me. Very important specific of star souls, we quite often not self-confident because people around are different. They have different values, they have different goals in their life, and it's kind of typical goals and values of people around. But you have absolutely different mindset. You much more sensitive. For sure, you probably empath. You feel emotions of other people, and sometimes for you quite difficult to um, handle some, let's say, negativity of this world. Why I say about this? Because if you person like this, and for you more important your mm, energy, how you feel, what kind of thoughts in your head, that solving of your issues that you face right now is not like it's in material world, like you need to do some physical actions, but first of all you need to organize something inside yourself, find some answers inside, and then um, when you will solve something inside, you will have some honest dialogue with yourself. You will learn how your energy work and put everything in the right position inside yourself, and you will find answers about your life inside yourself. Situation outside will be changed, especially when we speak about relations. Yeah, because uh, okay, a few words about health, relations, and money, because it's the most important parts. In next videos, in a full course, I will speak a lot about this, but now I want to give you just, because this video I will post on YouTube for free for everyone, and all people can watch it. If you want to discover deeper, it's in a course that consists 12 lessons. So relations, like the typical problems of people. We was born in different families, in different conditions. We, as a children, expect some love from our parents. Not everyone got enough love. Some people even didn't have parents. They grew up in like children house without parents. Some children, and the most important, we all have different story. Why I prefer personal sessions face to face, but not group meetings. I can do also group healing, but it's effective, but not so good like when personal session, because everything absolutely different. Like every person have different life story. Everything is very, very different. You are not like your friend. You cannot listen. Like example, your friend had similar problem. He solved it by following some rules, something. You cannot just repeat it and be successful. Why these moments when people say, oh, I build business, I will teach you how to do the same. This person built business according to some rules and doing some actions, you repeat the same but zero success, because you are absolutely different. You have your own keys of success. So most of people, they didn't get enough love from childhood, because parents by themselves, they didn't have enough love even for themselves. They do not know what does mean love, how to show this real love. And we kind of broken from the childhood. And when we meet some people, partners, we usually like we have something broken inside, and through attention from other people, love from other people, we just want to compensate some like empty holes inside us. That's why most of relations usually built on traumas. Only when people got like healing, like they work with psychologists, they do some meditation, they found inner calmness, inner happiness, and they can be happy without everyone around, then if two people like that meet, they have a chance to build successful, happy relations in harmony. Everything rest is just compensation of your inner pain through the people. That's why when you through this trauma subconsciously choose wrong partners, and until you have trauma inside, subconsciously you will choose not people who will make you happy, not actually, no, it's you try to find people who can make you happy. And then after some times in relations you complain, you not happy with behavior of your partner, you jealous, you try to control, because it's not love. It's a millions of sceneries. I cannot explain it in one video, but it's not love, it's not real relation. And that's why early or later usually it's finishing, or your partner betray you or cheat you or something, some other shit happens, and in the end you're not happy. About health, uh, so how to solve it? Heal yourself, and we will speak about this separately. I think 4 lessons will be about relations, 4 lessons about health, and 4 lessons about money. So totally 12 lessons, but let's see. Because now I started with this video and will record more. But when I pause this video, it means that course is ready. Okay, let's go to next step. Health. We are multidimensional structure. What does mean multidimensional? We are not just physical body. I will explain you. Your mind, your mindset extremely impact on a level of your health. If we speak from position of biology, like example, if you are in stress few months, you produce a lot of hormones of stress in your body always in tension. As a result, like example, you have high blood pressure because a lot of cortisol, your organs become damaged because it's like your body all the time work non-stop in condition of like a crisis, like tension, and it produce physical disease. Like example, cancer, horrible disease. Why people usually have it? Because they have big amount of feeling, like they offended, angry or offended. Mostly cancer, it's when you had a lot of emotional pain before and you offended, and this energy of sadness will accumulated in some organ, and there cancer started. Once I met a woman around 2 years ago, and she said she had cancer of the throat, and it was surgery, but it can be repeated. And I said, okay, if you want, I can give you healing session. And I didn't know anything about her. It was in Thailand, and she even couldn't speak English. I used translator, but I read from her energy that she has daughter, and she very offended of by behavior of her daughter. And I translate, do you have a daughter? She like, yes. And it was a message from universe from her, for her. If you want to be healthy, you have to promise your daughter and let her go to make her own choices in life and live this life how she wants. You have to find inner power to allow your daughter to be independent and be herself. uh, just example. And actually any kind of disease what we have behind stands some emotions in 100%. Painkillers will not help you to treat your disease. Medicine is good, it's effective, sometimes it's urgent and necessary, but in most cases traditional classic medicine just treat symptoms, doesn't decide roots of the problem, and usually roots, not usually, always in your emotions and energy. Like example, if people have a fungus, especially on a feet, it means that they usually walk physically there in a place that they not accept. It's disgusting for them. It's not acceptable for them, and they must to be there, especially when it's maybe some, because like this person grew up in a family where, like example, highest level of cleanliness, very clean, yeah, physically very clean. And then this person go to gym, and you can when you take public shower, you see, oh, it's dirty. And from one side you must to take this public shower because you after morning gym you go to work, but subconsciously and like you feel, oh you, even you don't feel it so obvious, but your subconscious like treat it like you don't think about this, but subconsciously like for you it's disgusting and you feel it every day. Fungus, hello, in a few weeks or months after, when it will repeat again, especially on a feet because you physically step. And it's like million story behind every disease stand some story. Okay, and number three, it's money. Money, it's a mirror of our energy. It's a mirror of, are you brave enough, first of all, to find yourself who you really are, open your energy and bring your energy to other people, show who you are to other people and give other people some value with your energy by who you are, doing some services, produce some products, do something valuable and good for people, and it's so good for them that they can buy it. Step number one, to find yourself who you are. I'm talking mostly about people who do business and self-employed, freelancers like this. Because if you have a kind of like boss and you work on some person, usually, like I don't work with people like that mostly. I work for sure, but usually I meet people like that on a stage when they say I full of work on a boss and I want to build something by myself. um, it's long story, but usually let's say like this, people who want to create their own business, freelance, or want to stop work on a boss and be independent, it's people with very different energy from people for whom okay to work, I don't know, from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. all their life. It's not bad, it's good, but it's very different energy. It's like, let's say, type number one, it's independent energy. It's a people who want freedom and they ready to take responsibility for their life, to create life how they want and what's life that they dream about. Most usually they will be this boss who will hire other people. People who prefer to be dependent, they usually not so interested in self-grow and self-development. They don't need these knowledges and they okay just to be good employee and enjoy life in this way. But usually these people not struggling so much for self-development. They okay in these conditions. So it just like naturally 90% of people with whom I work, it's people type number one. It's not good, not bad, it's just a fact. So um, behind every process in your life stands some energy, your emotional condition, level of your energy, quality of your energy. And when you improve level of your energy, your life start to change. I can help you to guide through these moments. Um, like I said, I love to be honest. I cannot guarantee that through watching this course, I can help you to solve all your questions. It's not possible to guarantee. But I promise that in these videos, you will get so much keys um, about how this world works that you will be in shock. Because in this course, you will find so many answers that you asked yourself during the years. And actually usually these answers are very obvious, just because, like, I always say, in a school we usually learn math, we learn physics, history, but nobody do not teach us how to live this life. Yes, it's very arrogant maybe from my side to say that, oh, I can teach you how to live this life, but 5 years, okay, I have law education, PhD in law. I have second education, bachelor in biology and master degree in philosophy and specialization human health. I travel around the world, visited more than 50 countries. I met so many healers, so many people who work with human life, not only psychologists. Like, I absorbed so much experience and I went through this by myself a lot. I'm Pisces, my horoscope sign Pisces. We Pisces, we really love to learn how this world works. And trust me, I prepare for you so big, delicious cake of information. And the most important, I don't like just blah blah blah. I love something what really helps and really effective, because in the world of psychology, esoteric, there is a lot of philosophy, blah blah blah. It's interesting, but it cannot change your life. I'm very pragmatic person, and I collected that information that you can listen, accept, absorb, and change your life tomorrow. So I hope it will be very useful for you. So information under this video, if you want, you can get access to this course. Thank you so much. Bye.